What? How you doing? Another one, mate? Can't you just do a damn vlog throughout the day? Yeah? Just not at the moment. I've done stuff though, you know, hung out with the wife for a bit, watched some telly for a bit, edited for a bit, spoke to Zaber for hours, because we had a call with Zaber, and I'm now about to do the Rand Nerds podcast. But just there didn't seem to be any one time I was like, I'm just going to pull out the camera and chat. I was like, you know what to do, I'm just going to get stuff done and I'll one shot this, that's what I'm doing. Sickness. Inky is still really not feeling it. We ended up having to call our wife place again last night, early hours of this morning, and again this morning, just to let her know she's not well. Sickness is murdering people in this house right now. I mean, we thought, you know, I collapsed on New Year's Day, so we think that could have been like, you know, stress or food poisoning or something like that or whatever. And then Inky goes down with it, so then we assume it's food poisoning because the dog was quite sick as well, so we assumed it might have been food poisoning or whatever because he had stuff that we ate as well. Which is silly. The dog. Yeah, no, 3 people eat the same meal and they're all sick. You don't all, 3 creatures eat the same thing and they're all sick. You assume, it must be the food poisoning. Oh, it must be food poisoning. Big man sick. Big William is not well at all. So, food poisoning has been ruled out. Paul also hasn't had any luck at all. Sick as a pig. Like, virus for, must be over 4 months, 4 or 5 months plus. And now this, and like I've had the same thing, but again, I'm an adult, so I can handle this stuff kind of thing, and to have the entire family, with the exception of Noodle at this point, go down with it, it's just... So it's disabled, like we just haven't been a well family since we started the vlogs, when we were living in what we dubbed the plague house, where we were just sick constantly, and it was most likely down to environmental factors. But we've just never been particularly healthy since, you know what I mean? That's been a joy of joys. Dizzy spells, sickness. I will say that we did have a nice chicken noodle soup today, so that's the main bonus. I like soup. I like soup. But just the pain in your head and in your eyes. I mean, Inky started going down with the pain in her eyes. I thought it was just down from when I smacked my head on New Year's Day, but just everyone is now getting migraines and throwing up, and it's just not cool. 2020. I am, like, seriously, 2020 sucks, and I know that I'm probably going to do something so hardcore in 2020 that's going to fuck it up so bad. I said, like, in end of 2019, like, something bad was going to happen. Dude, like, it felt like that was happening, like, something really bad was just happening throughout the entire end of 2019. I was talking to Inky about it, like, this morning and yesterday. It's rolling into 2020. It's just gonna suck, and all the way until like 2021. That's gonna be my year. 2021. That's gonna be. It ain't. You know what I mean? Like, I was, oh yeah, man. I reckon. They're like, oh yeah, 2020's already. I've already screwed it. It's probably like 2022 will be my year. I'm gonna screw this up so bad in 2020 that I'll be in debt all the way through, like, nega debt. All the way up through 2021, 2022 will be when I've got a clean slate again for things to go well. We're not throwing up everywhere and feeling crap and stressed and, and where you're not going to feel like punching someone in the face when they say, I just work hard. That's what you got to do, just hustle. Fuck you, scrub. But yeah, I spent most of the day though talking to Zebra. I mean, me and Inky got into a call with Zebra around noon. I don't think we finished until 5 or something like that. Interesting fact about today's call. Used Skype for the first time in years. Installed Skype on my Linux box because Discord sucks. I don't know what it is with Discord between me and Zava. Just can't get a stable call going for any time at all. Audio cuts out. The audio is clean and video is clean, but when things start going wrong, they just go catastrophic fast. So like, oh screw it. Let's just I'll just install Skype. I'll see if I can find a version of Skype for Linux. Found Skype, got it installed. Bam! There you go. And then we just started talking about everything. It was quite neat, you know. Talking about Zaba coming over to the UK, talking about projects, talking about families and life and stuff like that. Experiences throughout, because me and Zaba always talk about random stuff. And that just went on for hours and hours and hours. Inky went off to do one of her little art projects because she's still got a little art book to do and she's got some design stuff to do. She's almost kind of prototyping some upcycling stuff right now. If she ever feels like talking about it, she can. She probably would be trying to talk about it right now as she's working on it right now, but you know. And no, I want to say thanks to Zaba today because my Christ, that poor motherfucker. We were talking about we went from talking about guitars, and then just randomly conversation went shotgun loaded, bam, fucking both barrels unloaded. The conversation could have been proper aggro, man, and because I've been really stressed over the last however many months. Now, I can't remember. I'm always stressed. I feed off of stress, but I've been quite for a few months, I suppose. November was a particularly crap time for me. October, November was pretty shite. It rolled over into December. I didn't whine about it as much. It's still a thing this year, you know, as I start feeling like a burden and all that. And because of some stuff coming up in the future, which I guess I can talk about after the 7th, depending on how that goes. Which is going to cause me more stress anyway. You know, I ended up just going through this shit as to my process, how I've pretty much ended up here, and it was a 12 to 15 year worth conversation kind of thing, and you know, Zaba already knew pieces of it, and I understand a lot of people are gonna look at me and they're gonna be like, well, we know this and we know that and we know that, and we put it together, but Zaba today took on a few extra details that really kind of clear up the picture. The things that people know right now are they seem a bit hazy. If you were to put them all on the table, the end picture is a little hazy. Well, let's just say that the stuff that I spoke to Zaba more about today was like a focusing lens, and it's yeah, I kind of get why you'd feel that way, dude. And I just want to, you know, I was supposed to say sorry to Zaba for fucking just as if he was a counsellor or something, you know? It makes, right now, the build-up of the last nearly 12 years, 15 years, makes the next couple of months incredibly stressful for me. In fact, everything right now just feels like pecking head, like people are ready to argue with me, or that I feel like I'm ready to argue with other people. Even Inky. Me and Inky are just fucking, just biting at each other's heels. We're just snapping at each other constantly about little things. Or you know, I'm just pecking head constantly, you know, or she's just pecking head constantly. Nothing serious, just little things that we're just being aggro with each other about that don't even need to be. But just because right now is a really stressful time for the two of us. And, you know, as I've always said, as long as you can make each other laugh, it's generally okay, but I don't know. it just makes the next couple of months it's gonna feel really weird. I'm gonna have to run this by Inky because I don't know if she's gonna quite get my groove, man. But just it's weird. I cannot wait to get the next few months over with. I can't really wait to get 2020 over with, if I had to be honest with you. There's a lot of stuff on the plate. Inky's new job or Inky's new role, and she's got other bits and bobs that she wants to do. I've got stuff that I was supposed to do but I haven't started yet. I've been getting bit at left and right by people already. Health is already shite. Just problems don't just stop because a new number gets flipped on a calendar, you know what I mean? They keep on rolling forwards and they snowball, and you know, it's how you deal with these things that define you as a person. But at the moment I just feel there are more things rubbing with sandpaper just to make it that little bit more fucking annoying. Or there's a timer running right now, and if there's anything that you're going to do, like if things need to be done or said, it's got to be done before that timer runs out, and that makes tensions even higher. And again, I'm being like really cryptic, but depending on how things go in a couple of days, I'll put it in the vlog. I don't know. I might not even put anything in the vlog at all between now and whenever, but just understand that now just seems like the opportune time to be a cunt. For me to be, and for people to be to me, it just seems like a really trying time at the moment. We're going to get stuff done, hopefully it's smooth sailing, but there's not going to be a whole hell of a lot of a difference. Really, just I'm gonna go get ready for the podcast. But thanks for chatting to me, Zebra. It was rad chatting. You know, you can get a 7-string guitar for 125-ish pounds, and it's sounding set up pretty good. And if I want to get a Dean guitar, Germany. Not the one that I want, mind you, but Germany. So if I want to get a 4-string electroacoustic ukulele in the Dean ML shape, Germany. So, am I going to take a road trip to Germany? I don't know. Yeah. Ram will be here in a bit. And I've got to set up because this place is a shithole. Just a quick challenge to anyone. What are your best games or series from the last decade? If the game or series started more than 10 years ago, doesn't count. What are your best new series from the last 10 years? List them out. Give me 5. 5 of them. See how they compare to the crap that me and Ram come up with tonight. Hope you're well. Sorry if I seem like a bit of a cryptic twat recently, but if you think it's bad for you, Inky and my family are having it way harder. If I had to be honest, my family aren't really being all that helpful either. Love you guys, I do, always, but I'm going to step on some people's toes over the coming weeks or months. I don't mean to, and I'm sure they don't mean to for me either, but till tomorrow.